How's it going, everyone? Zabby here, and today we're going to be heading to Emerald Lake, and I'm going to show you guys what setups you will need to go there. I will give you one lure setup and one float fishing setup. I highly recommend just lure fishing here, though, but I wanted to give you guys both just in case you wanted to do some float fishing while you're here, or if you have a rod stand, you can do a little bit of both at the same time type thing. Let me go ahead and show you guys the setups I got right here. So this is the lure setup here, the Elemental 260. Let me go into the shop here just so you guys can take a quick look at it. It's under spinning rods, and it is this one right here. You unlock it at level 8, the 260. This is a pretty good rod. It's only got 3.5, so like 6-ish pound test. So it's not a huge rod or anything like that. You can also, if you want to just do it quickly, if you just go to lure weight 0 to 15 grams, or you want to go to even this, depending on what level you guys are, you can go up to buy bigger rods, but you also want to make sure you're not going overkill, or else you're going to get less XP doing this, right? So I recommend probably buying the Elemental 260, the Featherlight, possibly. Any of those are going to work. The Aurora 190 will work too. Don't bother spending bait coins on one of these rods right now, though. Just don't worry about that. Then we got the Narrow Spoon 7 grams 1.0 hook. So if you just wanted to go to lures, go to spoons, and you can just set hook size 1.0. It's just going to be right here. You unlock it at level 7. You're going to want the purple one. It just seems to work a little bit better. You can bring both if you really want. It's up to you guys, but make sure to grab the purple one. That one works really, really well. For line, we got braid 2.7 kilogram test, so that's going to be just over 4.5 pounds around there. Either way, if you want to go look at it, you go into braid. Just go 1.5 to 3 kilogram test, so just the second option there. And it's going to be right down here. This green line here, 2.7 kilograms. I'll throw the conversions up there on the screen for you guys so you know. And then for reel, we got the Callisto MG 2500. So just, again, go into spinning reels. You can do max drag here. So I think I did this one. Yeah, I did. 3.5 to 5 kilogram drag. So again, it's going to be a little bit better of a reel, and you might even be able to get away with using this in some other areas too. I don't think it'd work too well for bass, but still, for now, this is a pretty good reel. If you don't have the level to get this reel, oh, that's because of the drag. You could go to one of the higher end drags here. As you can see, like, you can get these at 10. You can get these at 8, and you just might have to adjust your line for that, but don't go below 2.9 for sure. You want to have a little bit of a lead, or sorry, a better line and reel than the walleye, or else the fights are going to take forever, right? Okay, so now that we're done the casting setup there, again, you can use that other different color narrow spoons if you'd like. Now onto the float setup. This is the Omni Float 450. If you want to check this one out, it's just in match rods, and you can grab it at level 9. It's a pretty decent rod. Reel, we got the Windcast 2500. Going spin rods. It should be on the second page here. Yep, level 8. Again, very cheap setup. Same line as before, so you might want to grab a little bit more than that. Just for the purposes of the video, I didn't grab a whole lot of line, but it should be all right. Any bobber would work. I like chubby bobbers, so that's me. It's up to you guys. I'm using a barbless 1.0 hook. I would recommend using a 1.0 hook here, or else you're going to get a lot of small walleyes. If you have bait coins to spend, barbless hooks give you more XP. So if you want to get more XP, that's a good way to go about doing it. I highly recommend it. Don't spend like a crazy amount on bait coins on these hooks, but if you want to grab like a 1.0 hook, a 2.0, a 3.0, a 4.0 type thing, and you have enough bait coins to go around, maybe go ahead and do that. And then you're going to also grab some small minnows. The leader is going to be deep. I don't think it's going to be this deep, but I want to just have it set there for now. And again, I wouldn't even recommend float fishing here. I just wanted to give you guys the option. If you felt like it, you can go ahead and do it. This is going to be far, far more effective. And lastly, before you leave, you're going to want to pick a keep net. Now, I'm going to guess most of you guys are probably like level 8 to 15, 4, 8, 15. So if you have this 12 kilogram, that's only about 24 pounds. I'd probably wait until you get this 50 pounder, but you can also go and grab one of the string nets. So this 40-pound string net is plenty. This would be good enough. So if you guys are level 13, you're not quite at 15 yet. If you're level 13, go ahead and grab this level 13 fish jail small string net. 40 kilograms. You'll make money when you go to New York. And remember, the longer you stay there, the more money you're going to make on that single trip. So all you're going to want to do is go ahead, buy your advanced license for the one day. I already bought mine. And then you're going to want to head over to Emerald Lake. As you can see, we spawned in here, and you can see people are already fishing. Oh, pulled out the wrong rod. You can already see people are fishing off the docks here now. You can fish off the dock. You can cast and lure fish over here into this corner. Let me go to a better time of day just quickly. Let's go to midday just so you guys can see what I'm explaining here. So if you want to go over and cast, you can cast over here. You will get a little bit more pike if you cast over here. You can also float fish over there. If you guys want to take a look on the map, it's just into that corner there. It gets pretty deep back there. So you can do it over there, but you will get some more pike. Another spot is just right here. You see this tall tree right here, the tallest tree right there. You just want to cast out towards that. And you can go as far as you can. Basically, whatever you want to do. You're going to probably want to do 2 or 3, maybe even 1. I guess it is a pretty small lure. You're going to let it drop all the way to the bottom there. As you can see, it's slowly falling down. And now you can do twitch or you can do stop and go. I do stop and go just because I find it to be easiest. And you just want to lift it off the ground a little bit. Or the floor of the lake there. And you're just going to stop and go like this. Now, this is the middle of the day. I don't think it's peak time. I can't quite remember what peak time is. But basically, just go to peak times and do this. Another thing you can also do is just farm nighttime. And that way you don't have to wait for cooldowns. But it depends on if you guys are filling up your keep net. Because remember, there's no cooldowns from 9 p.m. till 5 in the morning. So if you can fill your keep net only at night, it's going to make it a lot easier. You can skip ahead like an hour or so at night and just farm the peak times. But again, it depends on your keep net. Or if you just want to fish throughout the day, it's up to you guys, really. It's completely up to you guys. But this is exactly what you're going to be doing here. We got a fish on, so you guys will see it in action now. And you're going to see it's not going to be the easiest fishing. It's going to take a little bit here. You're going to get lots of XP doing it this way, though. Trust me. And that's what the ultimate goal is here, is to catch a lot of walleye, make a lot of money, level up, and then get ready to go for bass in the Everglades. If you guys want a guide for the Everglades, for the bass, let me know down below. But here you go. $357 for the walleye. It's not even a big walleye, but it's a half decent sized walleye. They can get up to like 3 kilograms, which is why I gave you guys that little bit better of a setup. But this actually is peak time. But just for the sake of showing you, I'm going to go to nighttime here. We're going to go ahead and skip that. Never do what I'm doing here. Never skip that. I did that for the point of the video, all right? Don't pay bait coins to skip. That's why I recommend actually fishing at nighttime. Because you fish at nighttime, there's no cooldown, right? You can see we're at 2,100 hours here. If we wanted to, we could go ahead 1 hour just to make sure we're right in the middle of that peak there. And again, same thing. You want to just cast out towards that big tree. And this is probably the best spot. You can go to the right where I showed you earlier in the video, but I just honestly, if you're lure fishing, just come over here and drop in your lure and just keep fishing away, guys. Fill up your keep net as much as you can. Farm away until you're high enough level to go to the Everglades. I'd recommend just waiting until you can go to the Everglades, which is level 20. That place is absolutely amazing, and you're going to get so much money in XP there from the bass that I think it's honestly, if you can stomach it, just sit here, farm it out, and you guys will do great once you get to the Everglades. But the Emerald is an absolute beast place to go, for sure, guys. But again, if you can fill up your keep net, go to it at night. Just want to remind you of that. Let me reel in this fish here. Just to give you guys another example, I'm going to keep this one really short because you don't really need to do anything else here. You could just come here just to farm walleye and never do another thing ever again in this entire lake if you don't want to. You don't have to do the missions. You don't have to farm pickerel. You don't have to do any of that. You just want to level up fast and get money. Farm the walleye. Do it that way. It's going to be the quickest way to get money. But here you go. We pulled in another one. And there you go. 146 XP, 429. Now, my bar's not going up a lot because I'm a level 50, so it's not going to go up that much. I think it's this rod, 6. Now, again, I don't quite remember how deep it is, but just basically cast out... What is that? What is that marker I got out there? Is that walleye? I think that's just... Oh, the deepest part. So, yeah, you can go on the map and set a marker for where it's deep if you want to cast it in the really, really deep area, which it looks like I did when I was here before. Again, leader, I'm going to go to like 175 centimeters. Again, I'll throw that conversion up on the screen for you guys. And if you find you're not getting any bites, then you can go a little bit deeper, a little bit shallower. Again, just mess with it. But I would highly recommend just going for fishing with the lure setup. That's going to be your best bet to making money here. And I promise you guys, you will not be disappointed if you go with the lure setup. This will take a little bit longer to get bites, and you might not really enjoy it that much. But definitely go with the lure setup. Again, you don't need to have my exact setup, but if you need help with anything, let me know down below, and I will help you guys out as much as possible. I'm always around to answer questions, so stop by my Twitch channel, and I'll help you guys anytime I can. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Actually, looks like we got a fish. All right, looks like we're not done the video, guys. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way, right? But let's grab this walleye. Now, in my experience from when I played before, I found I got way bigger walleye with this setup. But again, it's for you guys to mess around with. If you do have a rod stand that can hold one rod, you could always lure fish at the same time as float fishing. Just cast your float out there and then just lure fish at the same time. You can always do that if you want. Try and speed things up a little bit. But in my my memory of doing float fishing is I caught bigger fish, it just took longer. But here, I didn't catch a bigger one. But again, you see I got the 2 green marks there because I have the barbless hook on. So if you guys want better XP, use the barbless hook. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Let me know if you want me to do the Everglades video, and I can show you guys that. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you later. Hey, everyone. Thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the description to links to my social media platforms and Discord where you can come hang out. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a video. And also comment down below, and I'll try to respond as best as I can. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.